Well, hello there. It's Camille here, and it is your Pep Talk Time. So, my heart feels really tender today as I share this. My intention is to share messages and encouragement for you, so that you can feel lifted up and feel some joy. And it's holiday time now, and there's plenty of busy and there's plenty of stress. But also, what is this season for after all? God has His hand in our lives, and He's really everywhere. And I want to share a little story about that with you today. So last week, 2 weeks ago, I was doing an errand, driving to Walmart to do some shopping. On the way, I was thinking about a conversation I had with a friend about how we can pray and ask God to show us a way to help somebody, and how we could even maybe be an answer to somebody's prayer. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but it's powerful. I had that experience once and it changed me. I'm like, okay, I have to be serious when I pray for that, because He gave me a big one. Anyway, I was thinking about this conversation and how kind of fun it is to be able to see how He shows up every day, and just smiling about it, and park my car, walk into the store, start doing my shopping, go down the toiletry aisle, buy some cotton balls, which are always hiding in a different place. I swear every time I got to search for them. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy a second bag. I'm going to buy a second bag so I don't have to come back here and search again so often. I'll just have a spare, throw them into the cart, do the rest of my shopping, go to the checkout lane. I'm unloading my cart onto the belt, and the lady behind me notices, "Hey, where did you get those cotton balls?" So I point over there, at the end, and they're there. And she said, it's too late to go back." And before I knew what I was doing, I picked up my second bag and I said, "Here, do you want these?" And she said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, they're for you. I thought they were for me, but I think they're for you." So I gave them to him, and she was really grateful. And, I'm like, "Oh, that was nice." And paid, left the store, and thought about it some more. And I thought, you know what? It's wonderful when we have the opportunity to serve someone. We know when we serve, we get outside of ourselves, outside of our own problems, and it adds joy to the world, right? And a lot of times we don't even know that we're doing it. We might help somebody and not know it unless they tell us, or we might find out later or never find out. But here's what's different about this. In that moment, the Spirit was telling me, as I was telling her, these cotton balls are for you. The Spirit was saying, you thought you got these for you, but really, I had it in mind for this woman behind you because she needs them. And think about, have you ever seen that, where you thought you were helping somebody for a particular reason, or going somewhere to meet somebody for a particular reason? This has happened to me so many times. I know what's going to happen. And then God's like, no, it's not about that. It's about this other thing. And so it's like surprising. It's delightful. And this is what I want to share with you. I want to encourage you to have eyes to see and ears to hear, to look for the different ways He is showing up in your life today. Like right now, today, think about it. At the end of the day, how did He show up for you? Where did you see His hand? And just another fun little story. Many times when I prepare this pep talk, I'm walking outside and I'm putting my thoughts in order, hoping they make sense. How can they help? What is my intention in sharing? And I was doing that today before I shared this, and I looked up and I saw this little red bird, which is not that frequent in Arizona. This little red bird sitting perched on the branch. And in that moment, I knew that He was aware of me, that He saw me. So this happens to me a lot with the little red bird. And I see it so frequently that I named her Pinky, because Reddy sounds weird. So I named her Pinky, and I swear she follows me everywhere. And she's my little secret sign that, that God is aware of me. And it's amazing. And so that happened when I was thinking about, sharing this part about God having His hand in your life and looking for it and asking for ways to help. Then He shows me this. So this is my encouragement for you today, is to look for how He's showing up in your life. How have you seen His hand? And it might be something really surprising. So be ready to be surprised, to be delighted. I really think He delights to delight us. And I would love it if you would share in the comments, what where you have seen his hand in your life today. Because when we all share our specific instances, it builds each one of us up. It builds up this wall of joy and it carries us forward, and we all need it. So share your way in the comments and have a most wonderful day. I look forward to talking to you next week, and take good care of yourself.